Now then, George, how are we doing?
I'm all right, you?
Yeah, I'm all right. So we're here with George from GM Stevenson. Would you just introduce yourself, George, what you do, who you are? And
Yeah, so I'm George from GM Stevenson. We sell used tractors, new taffy tractors, and we sell livestock equipment, compact tractors, compact tractor equipment, trailers, baits and trailers, flexi bins. We sell, what else do we sell?
Everything.
Gates, feeders, whatever you want, we have it. Yeah, I'm supposed to look at you on the camera.
Wherever you want to look.
Where are we? We're at Flixton, Scarborough, North Yorkshire.
Sunny Flixton.
Sunny Flixton, sorry, I forgot about that, yeah. Sunny Flixton.
And
the sun's shining today, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. You're going out and you see you're dealing with a lot of farmers, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah.
And what would you say is something hidden that the general public don't know about farming and agriculture in general?
Bloody hell, that's the question. Something hidden.
What do you think?
How tough it is, really.
Yeah.
People think it's easy. People think that farmers just drive up and down a field all day, don't they? Well, it's not as simple as that. Not as easy as that, and yeah, it can be quite tricky.
Yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world.
Definitely not.
It's not just all sunshine and rainbows. And
absolutely not.
People just think it's just in the sun, harvesting the fields. And
yeah, there's a lot of ups. There's a lot of ups. Most of it is ups, but there's also some downs.
There's a lot of downs.
There is, yeah.
It's dealing with the half-truth of losses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So also in your business, selling a lot of machinery, dealing with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with as much livestock as the farmers are.
Yeah.
But how do you come on managing dealing with people?
Some are good, some are bad. And when I say some are good and some are bad, some are good and some are really bad. But that's it. You got to take the rough with the smooth. It tends to be not too bad. You get the awkward customer. You've just got to let it go over your head. You're only trying to help them. You're only trying to do your job. But at the end of the day, you can't win them all, can you? You can't please everybody. So yeah, just do the best we can. But yeah, some people do make it awkward and quite hard work. But yeah, we just try and get over it and move on to the next, or yeah, sort them out, one or the other.
Yeah, try and do the best you can.
Exactly.
That's all you can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just out of your power, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't make people do something that they don't want to do. Or
no, there's some stubborn farmers about.
Yeah.
Stuck in the ways anyway. So yeah.
And where do you think do you deal with many young farmers, or why? Do you think
good few. I mean, there's a lot more young lads ringing through. I mean, we do a lot on TikTok, we do a lot on Facebook, a lot on Instagram, and it tends to be the younger people that are seeing it now and then telling their dads, telling their granddads, and then sometimes you'll get a call off the granddads or the dads, but quite often you'll get a message or a call off someone young, a young farmer.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bit of both really.
And that's positive, because
I
always seem that there's quite a gap there with young farmers coming through. There isn't as many young farmers coming through, and it's positive to know that there's a few more youngsters coming into the industry.
Oh, there's plenty. There is a lot of people. Like I say, we're trying to go with the times and do a lot more advertising on social media rather than just the website, and it seems to be working. A lot of people are seeing it, and yeah.
So it's GM Stevenson on all platforms, is it,
to
find you on
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Go on there for some quality equipment if you want to find some. We try and keep some nice stuff every now and then.
Seems to be some quite good viewing as well as your dad. Quite humorous as well, is it?
Yeah, he's a bit strange.
Some character, isn't he?
He's a bit of a wild man, yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Gets everybody a smile on their
Whereas
face.
I'm reasonably laid back and go with the flow, but yeah, we work well together most of the time.
Go on to the social media, because I remember speaking to you when you got a start on the social media.
Yeah.
And I just want to try and touch on your mentality with that of you weren't very comfortable when you first started.
I'm not now. That's why I'm twitching. That's why I keep moving my leg and moving about. But
so what's kind of your mentality about that? Obviously, you know it's good for the business. So
yeah, I would say, if I say to a lot of people on the phone when they mention it, I mean, most people that ring up, they'll say, "Oh, is it sunny at Flixton?" And I'll say, "Yeah." A lot of the time, we're making a tit of ourselves, or people are laughing, but at the end of the day, it's working. So if it's working, keep doing it, whether you're looking daft or not. A lot of people like it. There's always people putting you down and giving you some grief, but what does it matter? They
Exactly.
don't matter, do they really?
Exactly.
Let them keep doing it.
Okay,
So
very
yeah.
good. So run about youngsters as well. In your industry, like machinery sales, again, if it was you, being 18,
Yeah.
what would you say to your younger self? Want to try and get into the industry that you're in, selling machinery and kit and.
I don't know really. I've always said the best way if you want to get on with it. I mean, you've got to start at the start, haven't you? You can't just expect to be at the top straight away. You've got a lot to learn. With our job, selling new stuff is easier than selling second-hand stuff, because the second-hand stuff is every single bit that you get is different, whereas the new stuff, we can sell one, and if that one's gone, you can replace it and get exactly the same thing again. You know, you're learning about the product all the time, whereas the second-hand, every single bit is different.
It's all
Hours,
unique,
age, it's all unique.
All has its different challenges,
specs,
palette, problems,
different problems, lots of problems, but yeah. What was the question? I've gone off the question, haven't I?
That's fine.
But yeah, I'd say the best thing to do is make a phone call. We like people that ring us. We don't like people that send a message or an email. We don't not like people that send a message. But if somebody gives us a ring, it definitely it makes you sound interested, and it makes you want to talk to them rather than just sending a message. You're not even introducing yourself, just saying how much is so and so. We're not interested. If you want to ring us, if you introduce yourself, you sound more serious and you'll get a more serious response, really. Yeah, I would say.
Oh, good. And where do you see the business going in the next couple of years? You've been telling me you've got quite a few big plans, and
yeah, there's a good few plans. I mean, we'll keep doing what we're doing. We've just taken on Baits and Trailers in the last few weeks. Done a few of them already, and we're very pleased with them ourselves. We like using them. And yeah, when we'll keep finding a few bits to add to the range. But for now, yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing and keep trying to get our name out there and get some machinery out there, and yeah,
keep doing your best.
Keep doing our best.
That's
exactly.
That's what we want.
Same with the farm. Keep going and seeing if you can expand a little bit more. So
progression is key.
Progression is key. Exactly.
So let's just touch on a bit more of a serious note then. Obviously, I'm all about the mental health space.
Yeah.
Trying to push that. What would you say to if you had a mate come to you and say that you're really struggling? How would you suggest to support them, or where would you make them turn to go to try and help them?
I'd find it quite difficult myself, because in them situations, I probably wouldn't be the best, but I'd always be supportive. I'd always be there for somebody to talk to me. Might not be the best at it, but I'll make them laugh, or I don't know what I'll do really. But yes, point them in the right direction and always look after him, keep checking up on him, and yeah, there's always places you can go and places that are put in place for that job. But yeah, as a mate, I think I'd do a pretty good job myself of looking after another mate of mine, if that makes sense.
No, you're always up for a beer, you're always up for a chat.
Have a chat. Definitely
always
go for
on the
a
end
beer.
of a call.
100%.
Always there. I know with us moving to Scotland last year, I remember when I was going for a bit of a break, I just had a bit of a call, and you were there, so
had a natter.
I think you do better than you let off, really.
Yeah, try my best.
It's just natural in you.
Yeah.
So yeah. There's also all the charities that we've got, the Samaritans and RSABI and RSABI and
all very, very good.
All good. That's what they're there for, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to make sure we use them.
Absolutely.
Are you getting cold there?
No. I don't. No.
Just feeling
it can
the
wait
pressure.
anyway. Yeah, just feeling pressure now. No, it's all good.
Let's say that you've had a tough day, you've had a tough client,
God.
you've struggled away. What do you like to do just to switch off, just to reset? And if you've had a tough week, you've got Saturday and Sunday. What do you do with yourself?
Like I say, I do deal with stuff quite well. I don't take too much to heart. I like a pint. Like to go and see my mates. Game of paddle.
Bit of paddle.
Bit of paddle. Exercise. Yeah. Don't mind the odd bit of rugby. I've not been playing a lot this time, but yeah, that seems to work quite well. And yeah, I don't know. Just go and see your mates. Go and talk to your mates. I mean, there's no better thing to do, really, is there?
Do you think it's quite important to try and make a bit of time for exercise And you
Yeah,
think some
definitely.
Some people.
I mean, you wouldn't think that I do it, but I do a little bit. So,
But
yeah, 100%. You can't. People say all they do is work, but you've got to give yourself a little bit of time to do something else other than work. Otherwise, you burn yourself out. And yeah, I mean, I was about fit for a holiday last week. I went skiing, and I've come back and I'm fresh and ready to go. But
recharged.
before that, there was some pressure on, and I was fit for a bit of time off. I mean, we went skiing, left my phone in the hotel, came back at night, and I had 38 missed calls. Got back to the hotel, rang as many back as I could, and you just got to do your best.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, and then go out and have a beer and go and enjoy yourself. You can't do a lot more.
I'm glad you touched on that, because I haven't really been done very good how high pressure your job is. You're dealing with a serious amount of people with serious amount of money as well.
And people that want stuff right.
Yeah, it needs to be right because they're spending a lot of money of their money, and there's a lot of weight on your shoulders to get the products out and it being right and correct. And you pride yourself on that as well.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I mean, there is I thought about it earlier before you came, because you asked about it. But one of the, like an example is, if we sell a tractor to somebody and, we'll go through it, we'll put it through the workshop, it'll be right when it goes out. And you might take a trade in and you ask the farmer, is your trading right? Is there anything wrong with it? And it's always perfect. Not always perfect. There's a lot of honest people, but quite often, there's nothing wrong with it. We have to bring it back, sell it again, put it through the workshop, and you can guarantee more often than not there is problems with them, which you have to do. It's second-hand tractors, but when we get a phone call and we're having grief because there's a little problem with the tractor, well, it works both ways. We've ended up with a few problems. We've got to sort it out, and yeah, we'll do our best to help. But sometimes, you're getting stick for something that's not right, even though what you've been told is right isn't right from that person anyway. If that makes sense. That's one thing that does just wind me up a little bit. But anyway, that's the job.
It's part of the job.
Part of the job.
Yeah. But it sounds like you deal with it quite well, and
yeah, we always just do our best and try and keep people happy. Can't keep everybody happy, as you know, but
as long as you can try your best, that's all you can do, isn't it?
100%. By the way, if you want to buy this trough, probably the best on the market, Condon Engineering. While Joe looks at that, can't see it very well now, but it's an 8-foot double trough. Fairly weighty, aren't they? They weigh a little bit, and they'll struggle to knock them over. Most of them have straight legs down.
They're heavier than what we've had before.
You can't really tip them over because the legs go like that, you see, rather than straight down. Otherwise, you just tip them over. So yeah, just filling in a little bit while we wait for Joe.
Right. At the end of the day,
yeah,
we've just said how high pressure that your job is, dealing with quite a lot of people and a lot of money.
Yeah.
Everything. When you've had a win, when you've had a good year, you've had a good week, had a good day, what do you do to celebrate? How do you like to celebrate?
To be honest with you, it's not really something we do. No. It just puts you in a good mood rather than a bit of a bad mood. If you've had a bad week and not moved a lot of stuff, it sort of gets you down a little bit. But yeah, if we've had a good week, you probably go and enjoy yourself a little bit more. I mean, I'd probably go out on a weekend. I'll go and do something more often than not anyway, but you'd enjoy it a bit more. And yeah, I don't think there'd be any celebrations really. Maybe a pat on the back, but who knows, that'd be about it really.
Yeah.
So
or do you not think we need to maybe celebrate the small wins just to keep yourself going?
I would have said so, yeah. I would be for that. I mean,
not having like a big party every time, but just like, oh, we've done all right here, let's go again and do some more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of positivity.
100%.
You acknowledge that you've done something real good there. And it just keeps you going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it wants doing really. I mean, I've just come into the business and it's been going 35 years, and I've just carried on the way that we've always done it.
Yeah.
But possibly.
I'm not knocking the business because it's hell of a business. Like you're doing very well for yourselves.
I mean, this time we are looking at trying to do a bit more sponsorship, and even local football teams. We're trying to get a tractor into one of the local football teams. We've offered them sponsorship, and we're looking into doing a bit more of that.
Yep.
Even we've took a few people to the rugby club the other weekend. I think there was 60 of us. Customers went and a few friends, And yeah, we're looking at doing a bit more stuff like that,
Oh.
just trying to keep everyone happy.
Oh,
and
definitely.
yeah, I don't
Oh,
know,
that's good
doing more than just work, and
Yeah.
you know, looking after your customers,
Yeah, but also look after yourself
looking
as well.
after yourself. Yeah,
Which sometimes I think you
I don't
forget.
do very
Yeah,
often.
you need to look after
But yeah,
yourself.
I look after other people rather than myself
Yeah,
quite
well-
often. Too often, a lot of people say that, but that's just how I am.
But
so
that's the message.
how
You
it
need
is.
to look after yourself, lad.
Yeah.
Right. To finish us off, then, end of the day, you're doing very well for yourself. You're a top lad. You're a good pal of mine.
Thank you very much.
At the-
You're a good pal of mine.
Very good. At the end of the day, what makes it all worth it? Do you have a moment that you're like, oh, I've done a deal, or what's the moment that makes it all worth it for you?
Yeah, doing a deal is always great. Seeing a wagon turn up, take the tractor, go up the yard, or even delivering a machine to a customer and then being over the moon with it. I mean, I delivered a tractor the other week to a lady near North Cave, and got it off the trailer, and she's been moving these bales around for years by hand, and she's struggling. And I pulled the tractor off the trailer, put the bale spike on, lifted the bale up, moved it to where she wanted to be, and the smile on her face was just, yeah, it was mega. So
Just
that was
thank
good
you.
to see. But yeah, just keeping, seeing happy customers, and just, I don't know, keeping Dad happy and keeping everyone happy is the goal, really. And what makes it all worth it? I don't know, really. I don't know, I just love doing it, I guess.
Oh, good.
That's
That's
what
what
I like doing.
Yeah. If you
I
love
don't
it.
go to work thinking, oh God, I'm off to work today. It is what it is, and I want to go to work. I enjoy doing it. I like my job. Well, yeah, I like what I do.
Yeah. No, we're very lucky.
So,
lucky
yeah.
to say that we do
Yeah.
enjoy what we do, because a lot of people don't.
Oh, 100%. Definitely. I think, yeah, we
Definitely.
do quite well. So,
General life now,
yeah.
if you could go back 10 years and change something or do something different, what
Now
would
then.
you say to your 18-year-old self? What would you leave to the viewers watching this video? What was a piece of advice or something that you would leave for somebody
Now then.
in the industry or whatever?
In the industry, I don't know. I mean, probably keeping fit and healthy rather than letting myself go a little bit. But that's nothing to do with it. I would probably have done a bit more time away. I went to New Zealand. I enjoyed it. Should have gone again, but our salesman that we had left, and I felt like I had to come back. Not had to come back, but had to come back and take over. I'm glad I've done it, but a bit more time away and seeing the world a bit more would have been good. Yeah, it was brilliant, and I went to New Zealand, and that was it. I would like to go all over the world, but just have to do it in weeks at a time now.
Yeah.
Because I'm here and that's it.
Take the most of the
So,
opportunities that you can do.
What else would I do? Don't know. Probably listen more at school, listen more at college. But yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be me a lot, really. I would say. Save more money. Definitely save more money for myself because I'm always spending it. So yeah, that'd be about me a lot, I think.
No, that's great. Thank you very much, George.
Not a problem.
That was great.
Very good.